Hi everyone, so now that we are finished with the creation of attributes, we can proceed with the editing of the report. Editing the text is simple, just click on it and write whatever you want. We will not change the header, but we can expand the body of the report. After we click on the body, we can see its properties in the bottom right corner. It is also possible to edit the dimensions, background fill or define borders here. If we click on the empty space, we can access report general properties. Properties like margins, page size, borders, etc. We can also add references if we know how to use classes. Under code properties, we can write our own code, define our own variables, and if we do, we need to follow VB.NET syntax. Now we will insert some items in the body of the report. We need to be careful and only insert items that are also available in Allplan Report Designer. For start, we will choose the matrix. Matrix has two categories. One category will group elements in rows, while other one will group them in columns. It's easy to move the matrix by just drag and drop. The properties also become available at the bottom right corner. Feel free to modify them as you wish. If we click on the table cell, you can see curly brackets above the column or next to the row. These braces indicate that it is a column or a row group. Groups allow us to automatically expand the table by as many cells as there are different attribute values. This means that if we have 5 different materials, and if we specify the column or row group to group attributes in the specific group according to the material, then we will have 5 columns or rows. You can also see groups below the report under row, columns, groups. With right click we could also delete a group and its associated columns or just the group. Next, we will assign a couple of columns, and just right click and insert column to the right. Now we will enter attributes in the appropriate order. To assign an attribute to a particular cell, press this icon and then all available attributes will be displayed. We can also drag attributes directly into the cell, but as you can see, the formula that will sum up all the values in the attribute immediately appears. So we need to remove that formula. To remove the formula, right click and select expression. And in the window in the next window, simply delete the part of the formula that you do not need. The third way to set attributes is to go to the expressions and select the fields Allplan report and double click on the desired attribute. We can easily change the table font and its size by selecting the desired rows. The same procedure is also with Word, Excel and any other similar programs. Now we can go and try our report, so let's first save it. Go to File, Save Template As, enter the name and save the file with the extension RDLC. That's very important. We can see all the attribute values we have created. I can immediately notice that certain values were not summed up in the report. For this reason, we need to have the count values option enabled. or the add identical values option enabled also. We will reopen our report in the report designer. Another total volume attribute, we need to enable add identical values option. Now we can immediately see that those values have been counted. It is always good to double check all the information in the report directly from the model, because it could be a possibility that you are using the wrong attributes. You need to be very careful with the attributes, so you can easily select the wrong attribute, especially when you want to extract quantities. You can define an attribute that only considers gross volume, not net volume, so it is always good to check those values in the properties of the elements. It is also possible to multiply two attributes in Visual Studio. Instead of the total volume attribute, we will multiply the piece and volume attributes. As you can see, we got the same results. In this lesson, this is really the simplest form of custom report that you can make. But there are a lot of extra features that you can also include. Features like graphics, extra filters, bookmarks are all available. But I will leave that up to you for explore. That's it for this course. I hope you learned something new. Thanks for watching and see you soon.